Seattle and went right down to the wire. Rams in Seattle.
Skirmish of two 3-1 teams who are trying to catch, by the way, the 49ers in this one. Jared Goff tonight threw it 49 times. That's more times than the Rams need him to throw.
All right, you go talk to Damian Woody. I'll give
him.
the folks the last 2 minutes of the game in case you missed it in Seattle. Thursday Night Football. So here's the deal. Rams are down by 1 with 2:08 to go. And look at Tedrick Thompson here with an unbelievable interception. Gets his hand under the ball. Almost reminds you of the Julian Edelman Super Bowl catch. You watch it live, no way that's an interception. But look, the ball kind of ricochets off his fingers to the left hand, hovers in the air, and then he gets both hands on it to make the interception. Pete Carroll threw the challenge flag. It was an interception. Big play here, 3rd and 2. First down, the game is over. They ran the same play twice, gave it to the fullback the first time. Wilson then pitches it dangerously, so 3rd and 2 becomes 3rd and 10. They have to punt it. Rams have no timeouts left, but they're moving the ball down the field. Goff at his own 42. Over the middle, that was the big play that you always need. Goff hits Everett. Now, field goal for the win. Just wide right. 44-yard attempt by inches. And the Seahawks are 4-1.
Wow. Things like that happen in Seattle to kickers. Greg Zuerlein, I mean, it was right there, and then it wasn't. Damian Woody, by the way, I know no one who calls him Damian Woody. He's just Woody in this thing. First, let's just start with the quality of play. Thursday night, that was a fantastic game.
It was tremendous. I could easily see both of these teams being in the postseason. It was just a fantastic game.
Now this one, behind this one, and both of them behind the 49ers. All right, let's go to the game-winning drive for Seattle. Russell Wilson comes down, has a great game, 4 touchdown passes in this one, but aided, right? Another roughing passer flag that nobody can get the answer
it was
of what's
awful.
roughing the passer.
Listen, it was awful. I mean, we look at this game-winning drive right here. Russell Wilson is just a magician in the pocket. Obviously, he just does tremendous things with his legs. He never gets touched when he runs with the football. Again,
That's
Russell
where they got
Wilson just right here. I mean, that's a bang play right there. Didn't lead with his helmet, led with his shoulder pad. That's a crucial penalty by Clay Matthews. I thought it was a bogus call. Obviously, then the Seattle Seahawks do what they always do. They run the football and finish the drive. And that's what you have to do in this particular situation.
Our man Wilson ends up 17 of 23, 4 touchdowns, 268 yards on 4th and goals. When they score, he gets loose. And look at Chris Carson. Bless his heart, he could have been the sickest man in America if he drops that bad boy. By the way, our man Clay Matthews, right? So he gets whistled for that. Remember, he got flagged last year with the Packers.
Yep.
Bears week 1, they managed to get out of that. Vikings week 2, that one ended up in a tie game right there. So we look at it one more time. And again, at some point, maybe we should just quit griping about it and go, okay, that's what it is. You got to move on. Otherwise, you spend too much time on it, right?
This is football. I don't know what else Clay Matthews could do in this particular moment.
Right.
15-yard penalty extends the drive. Ultimately, was a game-winning drive. I don't know what to say. And I'm an offensive guy. I don't know what Clay Matthews could have done in that particular situation.
And it always looks worse in slow motion. But, yeah, I mean, you could see Russell Wilson actually kind of braced that he knew he was going to hit after that. He got rid of that ball, and there you go. We talked about Goff. Stunk it up last week, even though he threw for 500 yards and threw it 68 times. Better this week, but I'm not sure it's good enough.
They're too lopsided. I mean, listen, they averaged 4.6 yards rushing. They only had 18 rushing attempts. You saw early in the game they made a concerted effort to feed Todd Gurley the ball, and they were having success. But it just seems like they got away from that. And the game was tight. The game was close the whole time. So I think Sean McVay needs to kind of rein it in with putting the ball in Jared Goff's hands that many times. Now, I think Jared Goff, to me, played pretty well tonight. No question about it. But when you have that type of lopsidedness on offense, that's not the recipe for success for the Los Angeles Rams.
And Seattle, despite dressed like highlighters on a Thursday night, listen, Pete Carroll's got a pretty good ball club there. They went through a big transition defensively, a year ago, and we know Russell Wilson he's now the man in the face of the franchise. And yet at 4-1, that's a really good ball club right now.
Absolutely. They're sitting in second place in the NFC West behind the 4-0 San Francisco 49ers. So if you're Pete Carroll, You coming off a short week with the Los Angeles Rams, team that I think swept you last year.
Right.
This is a big win for that program.
All right, we're going to hear from all the principals in this game, either before we get off the air or when SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt comes on, top of the hour, midnight. He's not tired yet. Let's look at a couple of the better plays in this game that are amazing. Start with my man Tyler Lockett, Kansas State, Booker T. Washington, like his daddy. Who makes this catch besides Tyler Lockett?
Who makes this throw?
All right,
that is, listen, that's indefensible right there. The perfect throw. Obviously, the toe tap right at the end of the end zone. I thought he was throwing the ball away.
Santonio Holmes said, that's great, do it in the Super Bowl. Tedrick Thomas, how about that? At first, we're like, that's not a pick. It goes through. It's the only pick Goff threw. We look at it again. You got a hand under it. Come on now.
That's tremendous effort.
Right?
Tremendous effort right there.
All right, which one's better?
Oh, the Tyler Lockett.
Because it's points or because you're an offensive guy or what? That was really good.
That was really good.
Defenders can't
did you
catch,
see the
that's why
throw?
they're defenders.
The throw by Russell Wilson was unbelievable.
All right, look at it one more time.
Look at it again.
Butchie, who do you have here? You like the pick or you like the pick or do you like the touchdown catch by Lockett?
I like that one.
Okay.
See?
I ain't mad at anybody.
Bucci knows the deal.
I'm just playing devil's advocate in this thing right now.
I think you just hating on me.
I'm not.
Is that what it is?
Look at how big you are and look how big am I. You think I'm going to hate on you?
Now we're wider than you.
Together we got to go. Okay, so these guys are great. Tell me, how legit is San Francisco from what you see right now?
I'm still in wait to see.
I think I'm here in that division, but 49ers are 3-0.
Yeah, they're undefeated in the division. Garoppolo is playing pretty well. The defense is doing well. I'm still in wait-and-see mode with the San Francisco 49ers because guess what? I know what these teams are.
Right.
I know when we get down towards the end of the season, they're going to be in it. 49ers, we don't know yet.
Am I worried about the Rams' defense at all? I mean, there was obviously some defensive points put up last week by Tampa Bay, but still 55 is a big number, and 30 is a big number on your defense.
I am a little worried about the Rams' defense. Part of this is just the lopsided play calling to me on offense. When you're not running the ball, it helps your defense stay fresh, but they're giving up way too many plays, particularly in the secondary.
Butch is here. You have anything you'd like to contribute?
Who's going to win the division in the end? Think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think they
Why?
have the
Russell Wilson, defense.
best quarterback.
Goff
I think people. Russell Wilson is a magician.
He is.
It's like the Harlem Globetrotters out there on the field.
I think what you notice about him, it's a little like Aaron Rodgers. He seems to always know how the play's going to end. Even if it, whether it's an incompletion or he's got to get down, he always seems to know how the play's going to end.
Have you ever seen Russell Wilson get it, like somebody get a clean shot of Russell Wilson? I've never seen that happen.
Matthews. Got a little piece of him right there.
I still didn't like option on 3rd and 2 there when they had the ball,
We'll talk about that.
They do not want to run the ball up the middle,
call.
do they?
Yeah.
Seattle does not want to run.